Hello, everybody. My name's Brian. This is my little show. Thank you, thank you. Well, I just wanted to come on and make a little broadcast today that's hotter than heck. But beside that, uh, well, let's just say, I'll just go straight forward with it. Now I've been having problems with my Straight Talk uh, cell phone service. Well, the network, put it lightly. Monday morning at 7 a.m., my phone worked great. I could call out, text, no problem. By 11 a.m. on Monday morning, the network went down. Now, I've been in contact with the Straight Talk tech people. They've been trying to fix it the best that they can, I guess. So I started writing on Verizon's Facebook page as well. Now, you got to remember, what was it, last year? Verizon bought out Straight Talk, basically took it over. And now you have some manager higher up on in Verizon operations contacting me on their Facebook page or answering my questions and things that I've been posting on there. And the last thing that he said, his name's Daniel or something like that. Uh, the last thing he said, you can't blame Verizon, you have to blame your carrier. Well, since Verizon took over Straight Talk, a lot of people have been complaining about network problems, connection problems, lagging, dropping calls, uh, dropping video chats. Now, this has happened since Verizon took over Straight Talk. I've been a Straight Talk phone user for 20 years. This is before what was basically track phone. And then they added Straight Talk. But I've been using track phone Straight Talk for 20 years. Never had a problem with the network connections, never. Never had any kind of lagging or anything, even when I was out riding my bike across town. Never had a problem. But as soon as Verizon took over within a month, everybody's been having connection problems, lagging when you're trying to search something on your phone. You try to look stuff up. Web pages will not load properly. Now, this is since Verizon took over Straight Talk. Now, this Daniel told me, "Well, you can't blame Verizon for this, you have to blame your carrier." Well, if you think, and you can even look it up, Straight Talk uses Verizon network. So how can you blame Straight Talk when it is the parent company's network that is failing? Think about it. Think about it. So it isn't, so I gotta change there we go, gotta change the mic setting. It's not Straight Talk's fault. Not completely, let me put it that way. It is Verizon's fault. Verizon bought out Straight Talk, made changes, and caused the problems that we, the customers, are facing right now. Not Straight Talk. Verizon owns Straight Talk. Verizon is the parent company of Straight Talk now. And they refuse to take ownership and responsibility of the problems that they are causing. Now, I haven't been able to use my Straight Talk cell phone for going on, let's see, Monday. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Well, tomorrow will be 5 days. Can't make phone calls, can't text out. I can receive, but I can't make a phone call or text anybody. And it, like I said in the beginning, this all started Monday morning at 11 a.m. At 7:38, 9 o'clock in the morning, I was able to text, call, receive calls. But at exactly 11 a.m., the network went down. Who runs the network? Verizon. Well, and AT&T and T and Metro or something like. I should have wrote it all down, but that's beside the point. It is Verizon's responsibility to make sure Straight Talk Network, which is again Verizon network, works properly. I'm paying $60 a month for Straight Talk. But Verizon will not send that money back to me or give me credit on Straight Talk because basically it's been a week that I have not been able to use my phone at all to call, text. No, I can get on the internet with it. I can go to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and all that. Yeah, that works fine. But that's using Wi Fi. Now, the network for calling is run and owned and operated by Verizon. So people out there, if you see this broadcast, don't blame Straight Talk. It's not Straight Talk's fault. Not completely. It is Verizon's fault. Again, that's just a simple fact. Verizon is the owner, parent company of Straight Talk. You know, when we were taking care of my dad when he got very ill, he ended up with Parkinson's. Me and my brother-in-law, Tom, we tried to sit up there and look things up and do it, and it would take forever for pages to load. It never did that before, ever. Like I said, I could ride my bike clean across town. I would take videos of the World War II monuments, for Memorial Day and stuff, and I would upload them, and they'd upload within 5 minutes, or I would do a live show and never lose connection. I would never have any skippage or lagging, nothing until Verizon took over Straight Talk, and then the problem started. So people out there, I see you posting on Straight Talk like I did until I did until I did a little bit of research and found out who owns the network. That is Verizon. It's not Straight Talk's fault for what's happening right now. It is Verizon's fault. Again, it's the truth. It's a simple truth, simple fact. And they tried to lie. Like I said, that Daniel manager or something. I wish I could show you the text, but I don't know how to do that on here. He come out plain and said it. Well, it's not our Verizon's fault. It's the carrier's fault. Well, you are the carrier, Verizon. It is your network. Straight Talk uses Verizon network. What I think they're trying to do is get rid of Straight Talk altogether. I really do. But that's what these big companies do. They go in and buy out the little companies, make changes, fuck everything up, excuse my language, blame the small company that they bought, and then they erase the company and pull it into their fold. It's exactly what Spotify did to Anchor podcasting platform. Same thing. It's just a different medium, but it's the same thing. Big company comes in, buys out the smaller company, causes problems, blames the small company, and destroys it utterly. It's not Straight Talk's fault. It is Verizon's fault for what is happening right now. And like I said, they will probably start overcharging, price gouging, like every other company's been doing ever since that orange false god retard Trump and Republican conservatives deregulated everything. Remember, they gutted the Consumer Protection Agency, they gutted EPA, um, excuse me, and a lot of other things that caused the problems we are having right now in this country. Plus all the bigotry, hate, and stupid ignorance coming out of the far right. These people are truly fucking retards. And I'm sorry to use that term, but there is no other term to describe these people. They say they believe in God. They say they're Christians and evangelicals. They're not. They're Pharisees and farces. Because no true worshiper or believer in Christ Jesus would follow a demon like Trump. And as I've said many times, when I leave this plane of existence and stand before the Lord, at least I can stand with a pure heart and say, hey, Lord, I saw what he was doing when he was running for office to begin with. I saw the hate, ignorance, bigotry coming out of his mouth at every one of his rallies. I didn't vote for him. I'm not in the Trump cult. I'm not in a Biden cult either. But Biden is a hell of a lot better than Trump ever was. To this day, Trump has made great strides for our country. Things would be even better if the Trump worshiping retards in Congress and the retards that they put on the Supreme Court would do their jobs and not get down on their knees and suck orange, salty demon balls of Trump. It's exactly what they're doing. They've been in power in the House for what now? A little over a year? What have they done? What have they passed to better the country, to better the American people whatsoever? Nothing. Nothing. So don't sit out there and blame Biden and Democrats, liberals, or progressives for what's happening right now. It's Trump's fault. It's Republican conservatives' fault. This is what Republican conservatism is doing to the country and the Constitution. They're trying to destroy it, and they admit it. They admit it live on the air, right on fake Fox News at that. So hey, to get back to my point though, it's not Straight Talk Track Phone's fault what's happening with the network. It's Verizon. So everybody out there should be going to Facebook's or Verizon's Facebook page and complaining to Verizon. A lot of people are. They're finally figuring it out. It's not Straight Talk's fault. It's Verizon's fault. Again, my name's Brian. This is my little show. Please think. God gave you a brain. God gave you a pair of eyes and a pair of ears. God gave you the ability to reason. So open your eyes, open your ears, look, listen, and see what Republican conservatives are doing. And Trump has admitted by on the air, if he gets back in office, the Constitution will be torn apart. There will be no United States of America anymore. There will be an authoritarian dictator communist trying to rule over the country. He said it flat out. So, America, wake up. If I can figure it out, anybody can. So hey, but again, it's not Straight Talk Track Phone's fault for what's happening with the network. It is Verizon's fault. It is Verizon's responsibility to fix it because it's their network. You know, think, think, people, think. My name's Brian. This is my little show. Much love, peace, and honor out there, each other. Please vote Democrat up and down the line in all local elections and all federal elections. Vote Democrat to get these Trump worshiping retards out of places of power before they permanently damage the Constitution, our rights, freedoms, and liberties that they have slowly been eating away at for years, or it's gone. Again, it really is just that simple. Again, just look, listen, and see what they're doing. You know. Again, my name's Brian. This is my little show. Thank you all for watching and listening. Take care of yourselves and each other. Peace out, everybody.